Hey there, everybody. Thanks for joining me for another one-man review. Today I'll be taking a look at Joe Hunter's The Sparrow from Nobrow Press. This is part of their 1723 series, which is a series in which they give artists their first chance. So I did a Joe Sparrow review not that long ago and thought I had read his first book, Homunculus, and then when I was poking around on the Nobrow site, I saw that he had also done this book, and this seems to be like actually his first book, because that's, as far as I know, what the 17 by 23 project from Nobrow is to give artists their first chance. So immediately grabbed this, and then it got me looking at Nobrow stuff, and I grabbed a bunch of stuff in their back catalog because that's a publisher I really like. So this is an interesting, these 17 by 23 are just little short stories. They're just there to get the artists out, get them in print. And this is an interesting like little fable about this prince character who wants to kill every animal in the world. And so it's just like a little morality fable. I don't want to give away the ending or anything, but want to flip through it real quick and look at some of the art. So that was interesting. It's well written. Some of these other 17 by 23s, it's harder to get like the point of the story. They seem like short pieces of larger worlds, but this one, you know, it could have a larger world to it, but it's very much open and close within the confines of this smaller book, which is great. And then the art is really interesting. At first it looked like really poor production of the line art because it's very stair-stepped. It's very like obviously made out of pixels. But then I noticed that the coloring is that way as well. And there's oftentimes, let me see if I can find a page, but there's oftentimes gradients in the work that have, like here, you can see this very like 8-bit pixelated type of thing going on. So then, given what I've seen of Joe Sparrow's other work, someone who's really in control of their line art and colors and everything that they're doing, oh, here you can see it too, this really nice like old bitmap kind of look in the book. So then it all seemed very intentionally. I don't know why that's the look, because it doesn't contribute anything to the story. As far as I can tell, it just is like a aesthetic that Joe Sparrow obviously wanted to play with. So that aesthetic's not for me. I think like this kind of line art, maybe do that in the background would be cool, but I don't think applied to the line art, at least for, you know, I like his clean line art, and I don't like stair-step line art. It just looks like they drew the whole thing in paint or something, didn't draw it at high enough resolution. But other than that, I mean, you can see the colors and the layouts and stuff. Joe Sparrow's doing exactly what Joe Sparrow wants to do with the art, and that's fine. It's just a little bit of, you know, preference on my part. I wouldn't do that with the art, but the art throughout nonetheless is amazing, and I'm really glad I got this. I hope I have all of Joe Sparrow's books now. Hopefully those three are the three, but if there are other books that I don't know about, I would love to hear about it from the audience. And I would still definitely recommend that if you like Joe Sparrow's work, you go out and get this. This is a nice peek at what he's doing, and a lot of just really fun abstraction in the artwork, a lot of really great compositions, and again, amazing use of color. Nice little bit of story here that opens and closes. So really great comic project, really great creator, someone that I hope continues to make a bunch of work as a prolific creator, because I love it. So go out and get all of Joe Sparrow's stuff. Go out and get more stuff from Nobrow. They're both worth supporting. If you enjoy what we're doing here on the channel, there's two ways to support us. The first one's through our Patreon. We have two different tiers of engagement there that you can sign up for, and the money that we get from that just goes back into helping us buy the books that we review, so try and put that back into other creator companies' pockets, and helps us continue to expose you to new things, so appreciate that. And then the other way is to support Living the Line Publishing, which is what Sean's doing, and so we'll go ahead and take a look at one of the books that Sean's put out now. Centralia is an awesome, gorgeous comic by rising Dutch star Miel van de Peet. This is his first work. It's a really great sci-fi story. There's a world in the future where the sun has gotten so hot that people can't be on the ground, so they have to run around. There's a lot of conceits that go with that. You know, what is the world that looks like? And I think you can see by the art that Sean's description of this book as like a Moebius for young adults, a YA Moebius, is a really great description of this really gorgeous and like wild, wacky, fun book. Thanks for following along. Take it away, Jack.
You want to see all these books? Smash that subscribe button and the like button them.